Guess who's busy? Guess who's back? We are back. Why? Why are we back? We're helping too many people. I'm just pulling up my live. Please don't pay me any attention. I'm not ignoring you. We're helping too many people to stay away from this information for long. We're helping too many people get their finances in order. We are helping too many people create their own stimulus check. We are helping too many people get excited about the fact that their cash flow is expanding, their income is growing. We are helping too many people, and guess what? We intend to help you. Let me go live real quick myself. My name is Brian M. Bean, proud founder of the Extra Digit Movement. And what can I say? We help you grow your income one digit at a time using strategies, not sales, not hype. Real people getting real results with real strategies. And we're going to show you guys how this works, right? We're not just talking to be talking. We got a lot of people growing their income by an extra digit, increasing their net worth by an extra digit, literally. So we want to show you guys how that actually works. I'm going to start my watch party, and I'll be with you guys in less than 10 seconds. Using strategies, not sales, not hype. Real people getting real results with real strategies. I'm going to show you guys how this works, right? We're not just talking to be talking. We got a lot of people growing their income by an extra digit, increasing their net worth by an extra digit, literally. So we want to show you guys how that actually works. I'm going to start my watch party, and I'll be with you guys in less than 10 seconds. Using strategies, not sales, not hype. Real people getting real results, real strategies. I'll show you guys how this works, right? We're not just talking to be talking. We got a lot of people growing their income by an extra digit, increasing their net worth by an extra digit, literally. So we want to show you guys how that actually works. Let's start. All right, I should be back. So listen, man, where you guys from? Where's everybody chiming in from? Put that in the comments for me. Let me know where you are so I'll know just how far I am reaching. I appreciate it. Oh, I just saw my boy Omar. Omar, I promise you I didn't forget you. Omar, I promise you I didn't forget you. Every 15 minutes got 2 hours longer. Let's talk tonight after this. Welcome, everybody. I got some special guests. I got some heavy hitters. I got a crazy success story you guys are going to hear. Tonight, we're talking strategy. Now, do me a favor before we even get started. If you're brand new, I want you to put invited by in the comments, like invited by who, so we can see who invited you. But more important than invited by, what you really want to do is go ahead and text the person who introduced you tonight and let them know, say I'm on and watching. So that way, when we hang up and we get this text message, we'll know who to contact. So just say I'm on and I'm watching. So you're going to get your life transformed. Somebody cared enough about you to share some information with you that's literally life-changing, and we want to start that process. Again, my name is Brian M. Bean, proud founder of the Extra Digit Movement. And what can I say? We teach you how to grow your net worth one digit at a time. And we do that by using strategy, right? Not sales, not hype, real strategies that people never learned in schools, real strategies that should be taught in schools, but never will be, because if they taught you this stuff in schools, they can no longer trick you. So I think a lot of people don't understand that. There's a game out here being played, and it's really called systematic oppression. See, in capitalism, the person who understands the rules wins. I always compare it to this. In basketball, you have what's called a three-pointer. Everybody knows that. But you also have what's called a field goal in basketball. Now, in football, you also have a field goal, but it's worth 3 points. You see? Now, in football, you can also get 2 points, but you can get it two ways: 2-point conversion or a safety. Now, 2-point conversion comes on offense, but a safety comes via defense. So how in the world can you get 2 points on offense and defense? And I thought a field goal was 3 points. Well, it is, but it's 2 points in basketball. It's called a three-pointer in basketball, and you get 3 points for a field goal in football. See how confusing this is? That's how capitalism is. They use a bunch of letters and numbers, right? Schedule C, Schedule A, 1099, Form 423, W9, W4, 401k, 501c, And what they do is they try to trick you into believing that money's hard. So what you do is go, I never learned this. Oh, all these numbers and letters. Oh my goodness, this is confusing. I'll just put my money in the bank and I'll just let them take care of me. And put this in the comments and you'll just be broke. You can't put your money in the bank and just think that that's enough. If you put your money in the bank, here's what most Americans do. I'm just going to work and I'm going to save. I'm going to work and I'm going to save. I'm going to work and I'm going to save. And you're going to be broke. Let's flip it with one word. I'm going to work and I'm going to invest. I'm going to work and I'm going to invest. But I'm investing in who? Myself. Because there's no such thing as a bad investment when you're investing in you. Let's get started. Let the person know I am on and I'm watching. Don't do it in the comments. I want you to go ahead and hit them. Text them. The person whose watch party you're watching. Inbox them. I'm on and I'm watching. Why? Well, right now during the quarantine and during the social distancing era, there are a lot of things that are going to try to keep you from winning. And you got to go ahead and get on the other side of those things right now and prepare for war in times of peace. Once you learn how to prepare for war in times of peace, you'll always win financially. See, right now, the government is giving stimulus checks out. So the debt just went way higher, which means your dollar just lost a lot of value. Right now, inflation is sky high because business owners are trying to control how much things cost, or always control how much things cost. So the bottom line is if your taxes are sky high and your prices are sky high and your money staying the same, you are losing. Now, I'm telling you guys, everybody in Extra Digit is not earning the kind of money I'm going to show you guys that I personally been able to accumulate. But a lot of people in Extra Digit have given themselves 6-figure pay raise, 3-figure pay raise, 4-figure pay raise. All you need to do is add an extra digit to whatever it is you want to accomplish. I got a gentleman right now. I'll give you a awesome number. Let's call him Mr. 827. Don.
Hey,
Mr. Don't let me misquote you, man. 800 and what credit score?
You had it right. You had it right.
827.
You had it right.
Let's call him 827 out of the 708. How about that? Chicago's in the building. What's up, man?
What's happening, champ?
Hey, man, let's have some fun tonight. People don't think money's fun, but it really is. Let's have some fun this evening. I want you guys to do me a big favor. I want to show you something. If you're winning, here's why. Companies that are winning right now, this is what they're doing. Companies like Script, Amazon, MWR, right? That's our company. We're winning because we provide solutions. Every company you see that provides solutions is winning. So if you make face masks, and I'm talking on a massive level right now, you're winning. If you make hand sanitizer, Zoom is winning by like $48 billion now. Amazon is winning, right? And there you go. You keep the hand sanitizer nearby. The reason is during this quarantine period, the companies who make a pivot and say, let's do something different, they're the ones that are actually going to win. So I want you guys to get this. What we do is own and operate a home-based business. Now I brought Don on as one of our top producers out of the Chicago area. Not only does he have an 800 credit score, not only does his wife have an 800 credit score, he's one of our biggest investors as far as taking his money and buying land wholesale out in California. We'll show you guys how he did that, all with a home-based business. Don, break down real quick the power of a home-based business and why that's a major solution to these problems.
Absolutely, Brian. So the biggest power of the home-based business is you are able to lower your taxes. What a lot of people think their biggest bill or their biggest expense is the light bill or the cable bill or the cell phone bill. So in times like this, people just call whoever their local cable provider is, and they'll lower the actual package, right? So they may go from 600 channels down to 300 channels. Or they'll call their local cell phone provider and they'll cancel, some of the features on their cell phone plan. But believe it or not, that's just called budgeting. Mm-hmm. The biggest expense and the biggest bill is taxes. So the power of a home-based business helps you legally, ethically, and morally minimize your taxes, which is automatically going to bring some extra cash flow and income back into your household.
And you said my favorite 2 words, man. The first thing we got to do, guys, is what? Expand their what?
Cash flow.
You got to expand your cash flow. At the end, we're going to show you how we make this extra income. It came in again today, Don. Let me go full screen. Don, I'm going to make you disappear for 1 second. I'm going to make this slide disappear for 1 second because they got to see this, right? Mm-hmm. Watch this. Guys, you got an opportunity to earn extra money every single day. Today at 5 o'clock, $500 more came in. Yesterday at 5 o'clock, $500 more came in. The day before, 500, 500, 500, 500. Every single day like clockwork. Why? Because we get paid every single day. Why? Because we work from home. Why? Because COVID is real. I don't know if you believe that or not. You can believe what you want. I got personal family members that have been affected, been in the hospital 14 days. Why? Because we want to stay safe, but we got to be able to fight and still make our money. See, the mortgage company don't care, Don. I promise you, they didn't get nobody a break.
At all.
And when this thing first jumped off, you know what they did? They said, I tell you what, our mortgage company, we'll give you a month off, but we need all the months together when it's over. I'm like, is that a break? Or like, if I don't have it now, I ain't going to have it.
And Brian, on top of that, they'll give you the month off, but they still charge you the actual interest portion of it.
So it ain't a break.
I'm in the car industry. I was in the car industry. So we let people take 3 months off at a time. Well, they didn't have to make a car payment for 3 months, but the interest part accrued every single day for those 3 months. So what do you think will happen once we come back in?
Same thing. So it really wasn't a break at all. So what we got to do, guys, is understand. See, that's the capitalism game. That's the 2-pointers and 3-pointers and stuff I was talking about. So we are making wealth real financial. We do 3 things. We give you a home-based business, number 1. What's our home-based business, Brian? Put this in your notes. You're looking at it. We educate people on the power of income shifting. We educate people on the power of using leverage and technology. Zoom uses leverage and technology. Facebook leverages you. They sell your dollars to advertising companies. They got a database of 2 or 3 billion people, and they make a ton of money off their ad dollars and now our ad dollars. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, the more members they have, the more money they make. Well, we got tired of people saying, hey, we're going to make money off y'all. We make money off Zooms like this. We're going to show you guys how to make money off of piggybacking with us and using leverage. See, right now, 640 people are watching live, right? 640. So, Don, do me a favor. Let me take this up. 1, 2, 3. On 1, 2, 3, I want you to smile. Just joking. All right, so 640 people watching. So we're gonna have an extra 15,000 people watching this thing by tomorrow. Y'all can use that video and go make you some money. Get paid every single day and go make you some money. Get paid every single week and go make you some money. Why? Because we're teaching people income shifting, and then we have the experts that are providing the real financial solutions. Brian, what do you mean experts? Well, see, guys, you got to be part of a winning team. You got to be part of a winning team. Don, do me a favor. Explain their role, explain what the team does, and explain how making wealth real implements. Because Don, a lot of people say this. I still don't know what the service is. That's because they overcomplicate it. I still don't know what we do. What will I do? Explain to them their role and what this service is and what it's done for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been explaining this to prospects and helping people really understand this during this entire time. So your only job, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, is just to expose the information. That's the reason why we have you guys on Zoom. That's the reason why we have you, ladies and gentlemen, tag and let the person know that you're actually on. So all we ask you to do is just expose it. Just put somebody in the front of this information, because once they see it, they can never unsee this. And once they hear it, they can never unhear it. From there, the extra digit movement is going to handle the education part for you. So we'll go ahead and do all of the Zooms. We'll go ahead and do all of the lives. We'll go ahead and do everything to help you get your business up and running, to help you grow, but to also help your prospects understand exactly what it is that we do. And then last but certainly not least, MWR Financial handles all of the execution. See, they do all of the heavy lifting for us, right? They handle the money max, the wealth max, the equity max, and the credit max. So your primary role in this organization, in this business, is to simply just expose the information, let people like myself, but more importantly, Mr. Brian Bean, let us go ahead and handle the execution with extra digit, and then let MWR Financial go ahead and do all of that heavy lifting for you, and they'll handle the execution.
Did you give them something to put in the comments? All I do is what?
All I do is expose. That's all I need you guys to put in the comment section. All I do is expose. That's it. That's all we do, Brian.
That's it. Now, some people still don't get it. So I got to give you this important. This is important. If you want to own a restaurant, you can buy into a McDonald's because they're already successful. You see, you can start your own restaurant, or you can just put the Golden Arches, or you can buy into the Golden Arches. It might take $250,000, or a franchise fee of, $100,000 or whatever, and everybody doesn't have that. But the reason you may want to consider McDonald's is because they've mastered the art of burgers, fries, shakes, and apple pies. They've mastered it. And $1 billion burgers served. Don, when I was in Dubai, I saw McDonald's. Wow. Right? When I was in Aruba, I saw McDonald's. I've been to Monaco, South France, I saw McDonald's. When I was in Italy, I saw McDonald's. I went to South Africa, took my son for his birthday last November. I saw McDonald's in South Africa, right? Everywhere I've been, I saw a McDonald's. The only place I've been to Tahiti, French Polynesia, I didn't see a McDonald's out there. But they everywhere else. Why is that important? That means the Golden Arches you can buy into and they expand it all over the world. Well, we have a membership called a Financial Edge membership and a business. Put this in your notes. $228 one time. $228 and $119 a month. And you have your own franchise working from home. Now your taxes go down because you get to keep some receipts. Your normal receipts that you would do eating out, keep it because it's now business as long as you talk some business. Your normal receipt that you would use for the internet, keep it because it's now business now that you have a home-based business. Don, people think I have to own a home. No, it's your domicile. I don't care where you live, your apartment, your condominium, your house. As long as you have a business and you're making what's called a legitimate attempt to gain a profit. See, MWR Financial gives you a 1099. This is real business. We have a partnership with enrolled agents from the IRS. This is real business. They're going to show you how to get your finances in order. Now, let me give you a good announcement. Don, you give it. 228. I told him 228.
He told y'all 228, but you can take that pen, marker, pencil, crayon, whatever it is that you have, and you can actually put a slash in it because we are actually offering a $99 stimulus credit. So it's actually down to $128. Brian said $250,000 to start a McDonald's, and you get to start a home-based business with the same benefits for $128. It's crazy, Brian.
It's
absolutely crazy.
And guys, don't get it twisted. That ends tomorrow night at midnight. It's over. So we got the rest of the night to expose people. We got 4 overviews tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern, and 10 p.m. Eastern. Go ahead and text the person who introduced you tonight or inbox them or let them know. Don't call them because they're with us. Text them and say, I'm watching the 10 p.m., right? So they'll know I'm on. Now, what you guys got to remember is even when it's $228 and $119 a month, that's $4 a day for a whole staff of experts to help you in 4 areas. Guys, I took $228 and turned it into $250,000 in 6 months. Okay, I'm telling you guys, man, if you knew that working with us for 4 to 6 months solid, your life would never be the same. I'm not saying you're going to be rich. I'm saying that's the start of a seed that you planted. That extra digit with water and making wealth real will help it to grow. If you really understood that getting with the right people at the right time, social distancing is real. The handshake is dead, right? We used to pound and we used to handshake. I'm like, hey, good to see you, man. You know, you got your mask on. So we got to make some money from where? From home. $250,000 is nothing compared to what some of you guys will make because I did it with making a bunch of mistakes. You guys will far surpass anything I've ever done because now all you got to do is go through the system, right? And put this in your notes. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Now, what's the plan? We'll train you on that, but let me show you exactly how the plan works. The first thing you need to do is get your W-4 adjusted. Now, Don, I'm going to make this a little bigger. Tell them about the W-4 and why that's important.
It's important because that's where, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, that's where the government is actually telling you you'll get that adjustment from. And they tell you that so many people have it incorrectly filled out. So every time your lifestyle situation changes, every time your situation changes, you're supposed to revisit that W-4 form. That is the very first place that you can actually go to qualify for an instant pay raise. So I want you guys to put this in the comment section. It's my money. I need it now. It's yours.
It's your money. Now, this person on the left, you guys can't see it because my PowerPoint is acting crazy. I'm not going to read it all, but she basically got a $455 pay raise per month. You see this? This is a $455 pay raise per month that our enrolled agents gave her because we literally, now that you have a home-based business, we have a staff of experts standing by. All you do is go into your back office and you chat with them. And I think people miss the simplicity of this. Everything we're about to show you, that's called Money Max. Give yourself an instant pay raise because you have a home-based business. So in layman terms, the government is saying, okay, now that you're not just a W-2 and you also have a 1099, here's the layman terms. We respect the fact that you have a 1099 because now that you own a business and business runs America. So what we'll do, we'll let you take more money from your W-2 and pay for the 1099. So come on, y'all. The business is basically self-funded. Put that in the comments. I want my business self-funded. So now the government pays the bill. I want you to put that in your notes. Let Uncle Sam pay for it. So when you have an opportunity like this gentleman here, Don, you see it, they may not see it as small, but on the left, this guy was getting $1,186 taken out of his check. Our enrolled agents did a consultation. It's all chat box. You upload 2 pay stubs. You upload last year's tax returns. They get with you and give you a review. They brought his taxes down to $325.
Wow.
That's an $861 savings per month, over $10,000 a year. And look, Don, we haven't even shown them how to get the checks yet. We just shown them how to get the money back from who? From the government.
From Uncle Sam.
Now, I'm going to tell you where I disappear and where you are the man. Let me just shut up and you tell me when you're ready for me to speak. I want, when you finish talking, Mr. 827, you say, Brian, it's your turn.
So Credit Max is another one of our pillars, and Brian, I really do appreciate that. Credit Max is another one of our pillars, and just like Brian said, it's such a streamlined business that I believe him when he says that a lot of us are going to go a whole lot further because he's kind of gotten all the kinks and the bugs out of the way. So this is how simple Credit Max is. All you do is upload your credit reports, and Brian, when people join this business, they show you where to go get the free credit reports from because they have a link there. So they help you pull the credit reports, and then there's an upload button right beneath it. So you just simply upload it after you pull the credit reports, and then they'll go ahead and get started on your credit. They'll send you what's called a limited power of attorney, and that gives them the opportunity to fight the creditors on your behalf. True story, ladies and gentlemen. On December 28th, I was sitting at my living room. We had just had a huge snow up here in Chicago. And I just said, for the heck of it, my credit score was 787. And I said, well, I'm paying for the Credit Max software as a part of my business. Let me just see what it is. Like, I'm already considered in the excellent credit percentile. No lie, Brian. 4 days later, on January 2nd, I got an email back from Experian that showed my credit score went from a 787 to a 827.
4 days?
In 4 days.
Well, I'm supposed to be shutting up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
January 2nd, 4 days. So I talked to my wife about it. Her credit score was like 667 or something like that. And she used the exact same experts with our Credit Max software. They got her from a 667 up to a 817 or something like that. So we went and refinanced our house like a month and a half ago now. Our APR at the time, because of what our credit score was, our APR was a 4.25, which really wasn't that bad. We were able to refinance our house and get our APR down to a 2.75. Now, here's the power of having an 800 plus credit score. We were able to save $65,000 in interest on our current mortgage. And that's if we just keep paying as we're paying now. But as our income starts to grow, we're going to have this bad fella paid off, man, in the next year or two. So we saving 65 now, but I'm trying to save at least 100,000. So Brian, you can go ahead and talk again, big guy.
I can talk now. But guess what? Just when you thought I could talk, see, Don, I'm gonna surprise you. I had to bring in Mr. 845. See, I'm bringing in old 845. I got to keep you humble. See, you keeping me humble, Mr. I'm in the sevens. Then you come up with the 827. This man here got banks fighting for him. You know what I mean? Bert Sims, what's up, man?
What's going on? What's going on, fellas? How's it going?
How do we get the banks
good.
after using Credit Max to give us a 1.25?
Dude, it was absolutely crazy. Similar story to Don. It was, hey, my score was already, relatively good. I decided I'm paying for it. Might as well use it, man. They got me up to an 845. I had two different banks fighting over me up to the day when I was getting ready to close. One bank calling me, another calling me. And of course, I use it as leverage and I pit them against each other. And just like Don, got myself a 2.75, saving over $40,000. And man, it feels good. I even had my old bank. They called me back a couple of weeks ago saying, Mr. Sims, we want you back. And they're willing to pay to get me back. So I'm actually going through that one right now. We're going to see what we can get. See if we can get it down to a 2.5. Hey, it's my money. Give it back.
That's right. Did you like the cigar and say, no, what is it going to take? Like what you got from me? Like, how you can possibly...
I sat in my chair and I threw my feet up on the table. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't see it, but I had to posture myself and basically make myself feel pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Worst case, I'm stuck with a 2.75 interest rate. Come on, man. You can't beat that.
Come on, man. So
hey,
Bert
that's
is
what I
one
told
half.
the banker.
That's right. He's one half of the millionaire siblings. You and Miss Quana are killing it. She just popped up on the screen. I saw her just now. Mr. 845, the millionaire siblings. Now, Bert, how does that sound knowing that you and your family, y'all are breaking down barriers, changing family curses or whatever? We all may have not you have a family curse, but we're changing traditions. How does it feel knowing that by uploading some forms, you can educate all your family and your cousins? And I've seen you. I walked in on a meeting where you had all your cousins in the room talking about it.
Man, I mean, it feels really good, Brian. I was chatting with Trevor Martin out there. Trevor's killing it, another guy in the business. But I was chatting with him. It feels better to watch their success stories.
Mm-hmm.
I had a cousin of mine. His score was in the 500s. Within 4 months, they were able to get it up to 730, 740. He's getting ready to close on the house. But he got approved for a 2.75 as well on a 30-year loan. A guy that couldn't get a loan 4 or 5 months ago is getting ready to close with a 2.75, all because of what Credit Max was able to do. And so for me, man, just watching my family win, watching my friends win, other people win, that's enough for me. And then on top of that, I'm making a little bit of money. Come on, man, you can't beat that feeling.
Nah, he being humble. We're gonna show y'all his big money. Everybody do me a favor real quick. Smile. One more time. All right. So let's go. So look, let's talk about Equity Max. Now, Equity Max is the debt elimination. So just so you guys know who are new, so far we got the enrolled agents bringing your taxes down. We got the we've been restoring credit. MWR, owner of the company. MWR is just a baby. Maybe 3 years old. Took 2 years to get compliant, legal in all 50 states. Make sure we rock solid. But we pre-launched like 11 months ago to the world. But all of our relationships have been in business 10, 15, 20 years. The owner of Making Wealth Real owns Credit Max. That's what he was doing first and felt like it wasn't enough just to fix your credit because people mess it up. So we do way more than just credit. But Equity Max now is your ability to upload your debt and have your debt restore or eliminate it. Let me show you the one that makes the most, the picture makes the most sense here. So Miss Charlotte here had, her creditors were saying 111 years, guys, to be out of debt. So you upload your credit cards, your student loans, the interest rate. They ask you a couple of questions. And you always have an expert right here chatting with you, so you don't have to worry about it. But on Equity Max said, no, if you pay this way, pay this way, pay that bi-weekly instead of monthly, pay this off first, you'll be debt-free in 2 years. See, guys, put this in the comments. Your money's going to make somebody wealthy. The question is who? Your money's going to make somebody wealthy. The question is who? So now her freedom goal is 2022 instead of 2103, right? Trevor here. You talked about Trevor. Bert, talk about this real quick. What is this? How do you get to debt-free date and then your millionaire date? This is Trevor Martin out of Jersey, man, killing it. He just got promoted to area director. Y'all talk a lot. What does this paragraph mean?
Yeah, I mean, so basically, you go in, you put all of your bills in. What I mean, your debts, whatever it is, mortgages, credit cards, or whatnot. Not only do they show you your debt-free date, but they're also going to show you what's called your millionaire date. So if we look at Trevor right now, they're basically saying by 2025, once he's already debt-free, he'll have $50,000 cash in the bank. By 2027, 100,000. By 2033, $250,000. And by 2043, we're looking at $1 million. But here's the crazy thing about it. He's going to hit all of those before, because Trevor is in the business. He's knocking things out. He's making money. But these are basically showing you you're going to be debt free. And then they give you a plan and let you know when you're going to have $1 million in the bank. Can't beat it.
That's crazy. I mean, and guys, I like the breakdown of this too. This is pretty crazy. So Miss Tequila, I think it's on the right. I'm moving this so y'all can see it a little better. Oh, no, it's down here. So now, right, they'll tell you this bill will be gone in 4 years the way you're doing it with $2,000 in interest, but it'll be gone in 2 years if you do it, and you'll save $1,000 in interest. If you do it this way, see, they're breaking down each one. This bill will be gone in 3 years. If you do it our way, it'll be gone in 1 year, all the way down to the months. So now put this in the comments, guys. Give my money a plan. See what Tequila did? She gave her money a plan. So now on the left side, they're giving you the same thing she gave Charlotte. Red is your creditor's plan. Blue is your plan. Now, this is pretty cool, guys. We added something recently called Bill Shredder. And Bill Shredder, so far we've been talking about debt. Don, tell them bills and debt are two different things. We've been getting rid of your debt with Equity Max, but the division now is Bill Shredder. The name speaks for itself. Mm-hmm. And Don, how cool is this? How does this work? Don, you there?
It's so amazing. And we just launched this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you breaking up a little bit. You okay?
All right. We just launched this about 2 weeks ago. So what Bill Shredder does is they actually, you're actually able to go ahead and upload your bills into the software, and then they'll start reaching out to the companies on your behalf to negotiate your bills down. So you may even be able to save more money on the bills that you already currently paying, which will then be able to bring more income and cash flow back into your house. So it's just a win-win all the way around, Brian.
So think about it this way, guys. Before we show you the money, we're going to get out of here. Money Max alone is worth your $119 a month. And we're giving you a $99 credit, right? Text the person now and say, I want my credit. Okay? Inbox the person now who's on watch party you watching. Say, I want my credit. Don't put it here in the chat, right? Contact them personally. That way they know that you're ready, and they'll get some things ready for you. Now, that alone is worth the $119. Bert and Don will tell you, they both in the 800s, right? I'm just a little man on the totem pole. That's worth $119 a month, period, point blank. The interest Bert saving and Don saved, they both saved 5 figures because they got up in the 800s. And they were in the 8s, but they got higher. Or Don was in the 7s, Bert was in the 8s. They got higher. Equity Max is your credit, your things that have debt attached to it, getting eliminated. Bill Shredder is a division of Equity Max. All this for $4 a day, y'all. Now you're uploading your bills and they working on it. And then, Don, we got what's called Wealth Max. Mm-hmm. Now, Don, I'm just going to shut up till you tell me. Okay? I'm going to shut up till you tell me to speak. How does land banking work?
So everything that Brian said right now involves you chit-chatting with the experts and uploading things of that nature. But with Wealth Max, this one is a little bit different. This is an actual consultation. And one of the best parts about Wealth Max is you don't have to know a whole lot about it, right? Our business partners at Cal Choice Financial, them some bad boys over there. And so with Wealth Max, myself and my wife scheduled our consultation with one of our Wealth Max experts. They set up the Zoom, and they literally walked us through step by step. They showed us where our parcel of land would be in a path of growth. They showed us how to buy it wholesale, hold on to it, and then be able to sell it retail. One of the biggest reasons why we jumped in, Brian, the Olympics is coming in 2028.
That's right.
Warren Buffett is investing in where we have land at. NASA and the military is creating more than 6,000 jobs. So when I saw that, and I was sold, when I was sold when Corey said Warren Buffett has just invested some money here.
Yeah.
Like for me, man, my posture went up for me to be able to say, I have a deed to some land where Warren Buffett just invested his money.
That's right.
Like, that just gave me so much posture. So it's an unbelievable opportunity to be able to participate in. And like I said, you don't have to know a whole lot about it because I didn't. Their job is to walk you step by step through. And that's exactly what they did. And it was a no-brainer.
So you got Don and Ruthie on the left. You got Melissa Jackson on the right. They're holding deeds. And Bert, this is what I like about it. They're saying that the same pattern that Silicon Valley had, right? Silicon Valley in the tech world 20 years ago, they're seeing the same thing happen with Antelope Valley. They're going to call it Green Energy Valley because everybody's moving more toward the carbon footprint and keeping the ozone layer. Warren Buffett put $2 billion out there with his green energy buses. The Olympics is coming there. The armed forces bringing 6,000 jobs. Now, Bert, you in the tech world. You remember what happened with the .com era? When Silicon Valley, if we could have bought that, man, could you imagine?
Hey, could I imagine, man? We would be MWR ourselves, man.
Right,
but we're gonna catch this train. We may have missed Silicon Valley, but we're gonna catch the Antelope Valley train. Come on, man.
And Bert, that's what I keep telling people. Like, you didn't miss nothing. God, the timing that you have is you have what you're supposed to have when you're supposed to have it. You know what I mean? That's the way the universe works. If you didn't invest in the tech world, we didn't understand it. That's fine. I bet you we make this one. Okay, I bet you we make this one. So, Bert, while you at it, man, let's get excited about this compensation plan. What's one of the first ways that we get paid, and how does this work?
All right, so we're looking at the momentum bonus. So, I mean, basically, if you guys don't understand, we're talking about those 4 pillars or whatnot, right? We have MWR that does all the execution. We're just setting up our own home-based businesses. So here's the thing. If you have 3 people that want to say, hey, man, I like what you guys are offering. These services are absolutely amazing. I want to start my own home-based business. If 3 people decide that they want to do that, within a 30-day time period, you earn an additional $150 bonus. If they talk to some people and they see the benefit and the value in having a home-based business, and those 3 find 3 and they want to start their own home-based business within 60 days, it's $450. And then the same process within 90 days is $900. And this is just the momentum bonus of the 10 total ways that we get paid. This is one of those 10 ways. And so if we see right here, this is one of our business partners. This guy is actually on the screen. He goes by Brian N. Bean, and we just found out what that N stands for. Maybe he'll tell you a little bit later on what that is. But this is just one of his paychecks for a single day. So as you see here, you see that 90-day momentum bonus where he got $900 simply because you cannot stop the excitement of other people, man. When you talk to other people and they find that benefit, they want to share it with their family. They want to share it with their friends. And then that momentum just keeps going. We like to say success loves speed, and right. It takes care of itself over here.
That's right. It does. It does. Now, Don, it's the stimulus weekend extended to Wednesday. People can get this momentum bonus tomorrow.
Yeah.
See, we got people getting momentum bonuses, guys, in 15 minutes. They're just telling friends, get on the Zooms, get on the Zooms. Now, here's the good news. The reason we moved it to StreamYard is because these automatically go to our YouTube channel. Y'all can have friends watching these all night. You see what I'm saying? My California friends. We shutting this down at 7:30 your time, but it's archived on our YouTube channel. Go get it. It's archived on our Facebook page. Both of them are Extra Digit Movement on Facebook, Extra Digit Movement on YouTube. So this is being streamed, and y'all can go get it at any time of day and show your friends. You get $450 within 60 days and $900 within 90 days. Now, the good news is you earn a $50 $50 sponsor bonus. So, Don, it's really not $150, because you also get 50, 50, and 50.
Mm-hmm.
Don, what kind of person do you look for? I look for a person that's looking for change. Who do you look for?
I look for somebody that's hungry and that's looking for me.
Bert, who you look for?
Oh, I look for the same thing that you guys are looking for. Somebody that's hungry, somebody that's looking for change, and somebody who wants to make a difference for themselves and for others, man.
Yes, so we're not out here head hunting. I want you guys to understand. Put this in the comments. All we do is educate. See, some of y'all are going to see the part now that you can make some money, and you start backpedaling. Y'all start doing the matrix on me. Y'all want to head in the other direction. Oh, it's one of them things. It's a pyramid. I ain't good in sales. I don't know nobody. See, that OU popped up just now that you can make some money on referrals. That OU popped up just now that we're making money off people. No. Did McDonald's make money off of you when you opened up your franchise? Exactly. But they also made you make more money than the franchise fee, hopefully, right? Your job is making money off of you, but hopefully they paying you more money than they making off of you. Now, that's another training, but I don't want to offend nobody. My point is, you literally now have a franchise. You already got it from home. But if you don't have a home-based business, you might as well take $20 a day and just throw it out the window. Experts say you losing about $600 a month. 20 a day, just chuck it if you don't have a home-based business. So if you introduce me, you introduce Don, you introduce Bert. Hey guys, the stimulus is ending. Tomorrow night, I thought I'd show you guys something, the rules of the wealth, and we pull the curtains back. You earn $150 because it happened within 30 days, and you earn another $150 because you get $50 per qualified financial director. I want to make sure that's clear. You get a whole month to get 3 people. I'm just letting you know this weekend is a good time to what? Take full what? Take full advantage, right? Don, let's talk about this leverage. How does this expansion bonus work? Every single day, what happens?
Every single day we get paid. We get paid every day. Brian, this stimulus credit has been amazing. I've woken up every single day to a text message that more money has been dropped onto my e-wallet. So when we say we literally get paid every single day, every day we get paid. And it's such an amazing feeling because now MWR is covering all of the expenses in my household from one weekend.
Are you kidding me?
From one weekend. We'll talk about it.
Did your daily pay go up already?
It did, and I am about 18% away from it increasing again to 4 figures. I'm about 19% away from the car bonus and about 30% away from the presidential bonus. So
Bert, he done revealed all the secrets.
He just put them all out there, Brian. He just put it all out there. Just put it all on front.
Don't tell Don no secrets, okay? Here come the car bonus. But look, guys, this is actually one of my checks for the month or each day. And I tell people all the time, see, when I got my first check, this people that didn't have no vision. I started in basically November 1st. The 28th, they cut the check. And my first check was $28. And I call that a reality check. That just means it's real. I wasn't doing no cartwheels. I didn't get excited. But inside, I was like, ooh, they paying. See, now what your broke friends do is they look at this their attitude. They paying $28. This is my attitude. They paying. That's all I need to know is that when a membership signed up and somebody wanted to improve their finances, I got a check. The next day was 38. I said, it's on. That's 2 in a row. I don't know how many of y'all get paid every day. Then it grew 400, 300, 300, 600, 600, right? 900 every day. Now, my father passed this year, guys. I lost my father February 1st of this year. He got sick in November when I started my business. That's how I knew that the enemy was just trying to stop me. He got sick in November. When I took a month off after my father's passing, do y'all know these checks still came? Y'all don't understand. I had a family, obviously, issue. The checks still come. The reason the checks still come is because that's called leverage. So what happens is you start earning anywhere from $10 to $45 to $55 to $65 to $75 per person. Now, I have the honor and pleasure of introducing somebody tonight that hit the position of district director. Very few people before now, not before this weekend, but before the extra digit movement, were hitting the position of director. This gentleman is one of them. I want to bring him up on the screen. He just hit district director last night. It's not even 12 hours old. Oh, my fault. He's already on the screen. I want y'all to give it up for Mr. Bert Sims. He's now earning, what's that, Bert? I know you know better than me. What's the extra override, 55?
Oh, yeah, $55.
$55. Now, people say $55. Bert, explain to them on top of what, and then how that expands as they use this video and show their friends.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing about it, Brian made mention earlier that, for each QFD, there's $50 that come in. Well, as you hit each one of these pivotal tiers, you get what's called an expansion bonus or an override bonus. So instead of just getting the $50, you get a $50 plus a 55. But on top of that, as your team grows, and this is the amazing part, Brian, to Don's point, I can go to sleep and I wake up, and because someone on my team introduced someone else, I get $55 and I did absolutely nothing. And that's where, I don't know if you guys know Coming to America, but that's when the big bucks start to roll in.
That's right. Because I'm telling you guys, man, it gets serious. Let me magnify this. I know I'm manipulating the screen here, but let me magnify this. So guys, you got to remember, I didn't know any of these people on the screen. I didn't know any of them, right? I didn't know Jennifer. I didn't know Quentin. I didn't know Robert. I didn't know Samuel. I didn't know Shalise. I didn't know any of these guys. But that's a 55, 35, 65, 35. Every day you start getting paid when you wake up. And we'll show you how to do what we call text message campaigns. We'll show you how to turn your phone into an ATM machine. We'll show you how to use your MWR funnel. People wonder, like, why is the business $119 a month? That pays for your expert and all your tools. Are you kidding me? Guys, this thing is really, really serious. Now, Don, since you want to let the cat out of the bag, talk to me. How does this work? 50 people gets you what initially?
$500 a month and a car bonus.
Now, do you have to bring all of them in yourself?
And you don't. To like what Bert said, you can just wake up and as your team grows, the points grow for you. And so they just put the money on the e-wallet on the 10th for you. And so write this down in the comments. We love the 10.
We love the 10.
On the 10th, and they put $500 on your e-wallet. And the best part about it, Brian, as you go through these tiers, like somebody like myself and like you, I own the titles to all of my cars. So they put the money on my e-wallet, and I'm able to do with it as I please. So it's just absolutely amazing.
Well, guys, I'm telling you, $500 a month. Don, you 91% there. You got 9% to go.
81%.
19% to go, and he get his first 500. He just getting started. Herschel Gibbs is already there. There's the other half. Y'all notice this look like Bert with long hair. This is the millionaire siblings. You got Lieutenant Colonel Larry Stewart, 900. Now this bad boy jumps up. Now you want to be like Charles Ivory in a minute. When you go to the dealership, and he actually surpassed the 1250. He's now at the 3000, if I'm not mistaken, because of the stimulus weekend. So guys, you can get a car or you don't have to. Shayna Rollins decided she wasn't going to get a car. She just keeps the $1250 a month. So write this in the comments. There's 3 tiers: $500 a month, $1250 a month, $3000 a month. Miss Cashflow Christie went ahead and said, look, I'm going to go with my $3000, and she's still debating, but she got enough for the car insurance, and the mortgage left. Okay? Don, can you imagine that? Think about it, Don. The car insurance, and the mortgage. Y'all can't tell me on this call and this Zoom as we wrap up. Everybody knows this. Your 2 biggest expenses are what? House,
car.
Mm-hmm.
When you get $3,000, now it depends on how you balling, but you can't tell me that this coming every month don't make you feel good, knowing that $3,000 for some of y'all, it'll cover the mortgage and the car, depending on what you're driving. Or you can stash it. You don't have to get a car. So I love the fact that these guys are getting their presidential bonuses. I love the fact that these guys, Mr. Larry Murray, y'all heard from him this morning. Go back to the YouTube channel. If you want to hear from a young millennial making it happen, he hit district in 2 months.
Wow.
That's the young man you see here at the bottom. He hit district in 2 months. Had the pleasure of meeting him yesterday. He came down for a surprise. It was unbelievable. He's at the $500 bonus, probably $1,000 now. We got to update the slides. But you can see this man present this morning at 10 a.m. Just go to our Facebook page, howtoincreaseyourcashflow.com, and you can look at the archives and see different people. Our YouTube channel has the same thing, Extra Digit Movement on YouTube. It's unbelievable. It really is. And as we conclude, we're still celebrating the first female $1 million ring earner. Miss Christy Howard just got another promotion from $1,000 a month to $2,500 a month. Now here's the best part, and we are done. My 45 minutes of fame has expired. This is the fun part right here, man. I got so many people that are doing so well with this daily guarantee part. I mean, people are just texting me and call. Look, people are hitting me up, texting me. Let me just give y'all an example. Name after name after name of people getting the daily pay. Max Hyde, Francis Chambers. It looked like a family affair. Chris Chambers, Francis Chambers, Chris Chambers Sr. You know what I mean? It's a family affair. You got Bert Sims. You got Quanta Sims. You got Charles Ivory. You got Judith Ivory. You see what I'm saying? You got Vivian Stewart. You got Larry Stewart. You got Emily Rivers. I mean, it's a family affair. Dennis Jones, congratulations. Emily Rivers, congratulations. Jaden Singletary, congratulations. Mike Elam, congratulations. I mean, all these guys are on their way to getting this daily pay. Now, the daily pay is when things really get serious. You start earning $600 a month, $900 a month, $1,500 a month. People are just calling me because they keep getting pay raise increases. And I just got another big surprise. Another young lady who just hit district and another young man who just hit district have joined us in the room and all getting pay raises. Uh-oh. Kim, you set it up. Y'all give it up for him, man. Y'all give a round of applause. Kim, you said you were going to do it. What did your pay raise look like in the past 30 days?
I went from $50 to today, $100 a day.
Come on now. Come on, Kim. So, Bert, now, Bert, you the mathematician. If she was making $1,500 a month at first, she's now making $1,500 more. So the $1,500 times 12 is going to give us roughly what while I talk to Chuck?
That's going to be
$1,500 times 12.
Kim just gave herself an $18,000 per year pay raise. Let's see you walk into your boss's office and I'll ask for $18,000 a year.
Right. I already know the answer, Bert.
and look, before we go, Kim, check it out. That's on the comp plan side. Am I right?
Correct.
Okay, everybody turn your speakers down a little bit. We vibrate. We are reverberating into each other. So Kim, what happened when you gave Money Max your pay stubs and your son's father?
So for me, I got $200 back in my paycheck, right? My son's father did the same thing, got $1,300 back in his paycheck every single month, and he also gets the $5 a day guarantee. So he bringing another $150 a month into his household as well.
So you got an instant pay raise on the cash flow side, and the comp plan gave you a pay raise. And I need all the new people to understand that. So many people get so caught up in the business. You think you're not doing good. My friends are not talking to me. They don't like it. You forgot that the experts are fixing your finances on the other side. Does that make sense? Absolutely. Chuck Harden is in the building. Chuck, I can't even keep up. I don't know how many pay raises you got. I do know. Let me give them one, and Chuck, you give me the other 5. Okay. I know you went from the $500 car bonus. This is before stimulus.
Yeah.
To the $1,250 car bonus. Am I right?
Yeah. That's right.
Bert, that's an extra $750 times 12 on top of what he's making. He has a full-time job. He makes more at home part-time between everything he get. He gave himself $750 times 12 before stimulus. Now, Chuck, since stimulus, what you do?
We done went from the 100. Today, we just crossed over to the 150 on the daily. Then we are 97% to the 1,000 on the presidential. So we got to get that done before the end of the day tomorrow. So we got work to do.
You said before the end of the day tomorrow.
Right. Then I got to let the system update so I can see how close I am to the $200 a day, because we can do that before the end of the month. So because you got your ring in February and it's July. So I got to catch up.
You got to catch up. Man, congratulations, man. So you went from $3,000 a month to basically $4,500 a month on a daily guarantee.
Daily, yep.
And that's a $1,500 pay raise times 12. We just did Kim's number, Bert. That's another $18,000. He already making $1,250 on the car. He already making $500 on the stimulus, presidential, on his way to $1,000. And Chuck, man, I'm telling you, bro, you just getting started, man. I mean, when y'all the way y'all ramping this thing up in your organization, the end of the year, man, you're going to have to make a tough decision as to whether or not you want to work from home or keep working from home.
I gotta catch up. Y'all
I'm telling you.
take off and leave me.
Hey, Brian, that's the one thing that people got to understand. You don't have to quit your job to do this.
Right.
If you love what you do, you will love it even more if you didn't have to do it.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
If you love being a teacher, you could teach much better if you knew you were out of love and not out of necessity.
That's
So
right.
we just give people options. You know, really just give them options to say, look, if money and time weren't an issue, what would you do? Do that. But remove money and time as an issue. And even if you never build our business, your finances should still increase every 3 to 6 months anyway.
Nice.
Just on the membership. So
Nice.
it's a win-win.
Well, guys, y'all gonna hear from top producers all week. I mean, all day tomorrow. Okay, all day tomorrow. The stimulus ends at midnight. Listen, the person that you've been texting during the presentation, just let them know I'm not only on my own, I'm in, right? And number 3 says I'm out. So number 3 is we really don't need a text message. Your disappearance means no thank you, right? And number 2 says I want the membership. So a lot of you guys, I don't know why you would do it when we taking $99 off, but you just want the membership, and that's fine. That's no judgment. That's only $79 a month for the experts: Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, Wealth Max. That's called a financial edge. Now, number 1s are like, I'm in. I want the $99 credit toward my business, which is $128. So the person who introduced you or the person whose watch party you're watching, they probably got it. We're trained to put our text number in the comment, at the top, the title. Text that person and say, I'm ready to go, whose watch party you're watching. And call them if you got their number and let them know you're ready to go. We're back here at 10 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern, and the final one at 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. We're going to end with a bang. The owner of the company will be back at 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Y'all got all day. These are archived. Go check them out. Send them to people. God bless. I'm Brian Bean. Watch this. We didn't practice. I'm Brian Bean.
I'm Don Wilson.
Right. That's who?
I'm Don Wilson.
I'm Bert Sims.
Kim Whitfield.
And the power builder, Chuck Harden.
That worked out. All right, guys. Y'all God bless. Have a good night.